Excellent. Very good. Hello. Very good. Big focus. Wow. There we go. It must be for you, so you can, yeah. Wow. Fantastic. Great to have you on the show. Now, I've got to sort of catch up on your career, because I'm a bit sort of out of date with pop music and stuff, but are you still singing with Sonny, or is that...
Have you been living in a cave?
No, I obviously remember from way back, I Got You, Babe, and then you've gone on to I've Got Rid of You, Babe.
Right.
But then you've had a sort of a meteoric rise, too, and he's got to do sort of politics and stuff, hasn't he?
Yes, he's a congressman.
Yeah. Sonny, called Sonny. It's a...
No, they call him Congressman Bono.
Bono, right, yeah. Yeah, I've told you live in London part of the time.
I do. I have a little flat here.
Yeah. And whereabouts? Is it in London?
Yeah. Well, no, it's in Wapping.
Wapping? Blimey. You wouldn't expect to come across you in Wapping. I don't think sort of doctor. You must have more money than neighbours, but I don't...
No. Why? Why is that funny? I don't get it.
Know. It's just, I don't know. You say Cher living in London, you think you might live in Knightsbridge or Belgravia or Hampstead or something, but...
No, I love where I live.
Yeah, so it's handy for what? Tower of London or so? I know, because it's handy for the...
It's not handy for anything. It's really not handy for anything, but I can rollerblade there. I like my neighbors.
Yeah.
I chat. There's a pub underneath me, and everybody kind of leaves me alone, except I'm sure they're not going to now.
No. But it's handy anyway for the extension to the Jubilee line, so that'll be handy for you too.
You mean the people that go up and down? Yes, the guy comes by and he goes, up, that sail's flat, blah, 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 blah. And then we have a disco boat on Saturdays, and they kind of disco around my apartment.
Yeah. Oh, right, well, I'll be along there. No. You've mentioned, obviously, everyone knows you do rock music and you act in film as well, but which did you set out to do? Did you want to be a singer or an actress?
I think I wanted to be an actress, but... I wanted to be famous. I didn't know if I had any talent. I had my autograph by the time I was 12, and I knew I wanted to use it.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what I was going to be.
Yeah, so it could have been anything.
Well, when I met Sonny, I was studying to be an actress, but I was 16 when I met him, and I had been in class for about 3 months, and he said, oh, that's crap, you don't want to do that. And Sonny worked for Phil Spector, who did the Ronettes, the people that you guys won't remember, but...
Yeah, we remember Phil Spector.
Well, you're old, so you will.
Thank you. Hey! Hello, we're doing ages, jerks.
No, so...
You're very sprightly yourself.
For an old woman, I am. You'd be surprised how sprightly I am.
I'm hoping to find out, but...
You're blushing.
Yeah, no, you look like $1 million.
Thanks.
Is that what it cost? No. Let's do this in Super. So you get into film now. A lot of pop stars have tried to get into films, and they haven't always been very good. But you've won an Oscar and everything. You're a good actress. So So do you think that would have come along if you'd not got the initial success with the rock music, or you would have got there acting anyway?
Who knows? I don't have any idea. I mean, I wanted to be an actress. I think it was probably better that I didn't do it early, because I think I was much better. I mean, I got my first job at 35.
Yeah.
Usually actresses don't start then. They kind of start to look for other parts.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've sort of joked around about it. You are fantastic looking at, from 35 onwards or wherever far you've got. But sometimes people over here in England...
49 is actually what I am.
Well, it's fantastic. But people buy sort of like exercise videos from film stars and rock stars, and we sort of do the exercises supposed to end up looking like you. But we can't, can we? Because you've got to start off basically looking all right.
Yeah. I mean, because my body is my work. I mean, unfortunately, all my work comes out of this body. So if I wanna stay doing what I'm doing, I have to work on it.
Yeah. And I know over here we're not used to the idea of people having sort of plastic surgery and stuff like that. I know there have been sort of remarks made about it. You've had a little bit of stuff in that direction.
Yeah, I mean, I made the mistake, I guess, of being honest, and then in some German magazine or French magazine, they had like a picture of me with arrows pointing everywhere, and it was like, they said that I had my ribs removed, that I had I've had these cheekbones my entire life. I had a different chin. I had calf inserts, calf, whatever those are.
Right.
And
shin pads, we call them.
Well, And what else did I have done? I mean, it was everything, and I kind of thought it was a joke. I thought nobody's going to pay any attention to this, because it was about, I don't know, 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And then everyone picked it up, and then I did an article with this woman, and she was a bitch.
Yeah. She's a journalist, I suppose.
Yes.
Yeah. Just guessing.
And the first thing she wrote was, Cher looked at me through her surgically enhanced gaze.
Yeah.
And I really wanted to knock her block off, you know? But there's...
I've met a few of those surgically enhanced gays. They're good fun. But
I mean, if you look good, then people want to... If you look good, people want to make sure that you don't feel so good.
yeah. Now, well, that's all we should look at, because you've got a record out. It's Walking in Memphis.
Yes.
It's a single, as an album stuff. Have we got a clip of that? Because there's a video to go with it.
Walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. Walking Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel? Walking in Memphis. I'm walking with my feet 10 feet off the field. Walking in Memphis. Do I really feel the way I feel?
You get good values from your videos, because it's good fun. What was that one you had with all the sailors on the ship and with a leather jacket on? Turn back time. Nothing else on it. It was extraordinary. Were those real sailors or were those actors?
No, those were real sailors.
Right.
It was the USS Missouri.
What was that, a recruiting video or what?
No, and the Army was really pissed off.
Yeah.
I probably did more for the Army than anyone's done in a long time.
Yes.
They didn't like the idea.
Yeah.
What did you think of the guy in it?
The guy, you, I know that. You sort of you sitting on the steps, you as a guy. Do you often do that, dress up as men?
Oh, yeah, no, I never do it, as a matter of fact.
No.
But it was really fun.
Yeah.
It was interesting.
Yeah. Are you promoting that? Are you going on, do you do tour to promote these records, or you just sort of shove out the video and it sells anyway?
No, I came here because I really like your TV show, and I wanted to...
Hey! No, I was just... Entwined in that convoluted question, I was wondering if you tour, as you know, doing concerts. Do you enjoy that side of the rock business?
Yeah, I tour.
Yeah.
Where have you been?
I've got to pretend stupidity, which is not difficult for me.
Yeah,
So get you to talk about it rather than me. If I come and tell you what I know, and that's interesting. Your name's Cher. Oh, is it? I didn't know that. You split up with something years ago. Oh, I didn't know that. I thought
I tour. I play here all the time.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, I'll tour in the spring or the summer with this album.
Yeah, and are you going to end up living here the whole time, or you got homes in America?
No, I have homes in America. And also I really want to buy a small place in Ireland.
Right. Well, like Dublin or something.
Yeah.
Who would you like to do a duo with or a duet with? I know you've performed with... I know you performed with Meatloaf, so that would be like a difficult act to follow, obviously.
I worked with Meat once, yeah.
You know him intimately, you know him. Yeah. Actually, he's been on the show, he's a good guest.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
I'd like to, if I was ever going to do a duet, I'd like to do it with Eric Clapton.
Eric Clapton?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's so he'd play the guitar and sing with you, or he'd like something like his voice, his quality is quite a sort of light.
Usually duets are singing together.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, and about any more films? Have you got any more?
I did a film that will be coming out next year called Faithful.
Right.
It's about a man and woman who've been married for 20 years, and for her anniversary, he sends someone to kill her, and the guy who comes to kill her falls in love with her.
Oh, right. It's a standard Hollywood film, really. Yeah. Live as we know now. Well, thank you for joining us. Cher! Okay. Well, here you go. That just remains to me. Thanks for